Sherri Shepherd.
My goodness. Oh, huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm thankful for the love. This is a great day today. We have a great show for you today because actress Yara Shahidi is here. I'm so proud of this girl. I'm just so proud. You know, it's just like knowing her since she was little, and now she's graduated from Harvard, and you know, an actress. This is nice. We're gonna have Yara Shahidi here. Plus, this is one of the most amazing comedians. My friend Bone Hampton, one of my best friends, kept saying, "When are you gonna have Leanne Morgan on the show?" Leanne Morgan, and now comedian Leanne Morgan is in my laugh lounge. She is funny. Whoa, she's funny. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Sherri Shepherd. You are a burst of sunshine today. I have to say it.
I feel it.
Yes. Listen, I need to make a couple of real-time edits on the show because we're live in New York today.
Right.
I know yesterday you told the people you were going to tell them about your comedy shows in Chicago today.
Right.
We're going to tell them tomorrow because a lot happened at the Met Gala, and I want you to be able to spend time there. Also, the Tony nominations just came out, like literally before we walked out the door. We'll talk about that tomorrow, too. So a lot to look forward to tomorrow.
We got it.
All right.
Can I say one thing? My bowling ball is stuck. Can you get my bowling ball out the,
Oh, you got jokes about my shirt today,
Yes,
huh?
I do.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing?
Oh, my God!
You were dressed like Gloria Gaynor yesterday, but you got jokes about my
I can't
shirt
help it.
today?
I'm looking at that shirt. Excuse me, sir. Can you fix my skate? I'm trying to skate. No.
I love you.
I love you,
And
too.
I love my shirt.
I love your shirt, too. Excuse me, sir. I'll take one hot dog on the stick.
You're not gonna let it go. You're just not gonna let it go.
Oh, my God. You know in my head, I got like 100 more of these.
George Brescia, who's coming out here to do the Met Gala fashion recap with Liris Crosse, told me my shirt was dope. And he's a fashion expert.
It is. It's very, very dope, but you still ain't fixed my skate wheels, sir. I love you and I love it. Oh, it's because it put me in a good mood, John.
All right, good.
Oh, y'all, when I tell you, New York City is still buzzing from all of the glitz and the glamour at last night's Met Gala. Oh, my goodness. When I tell you so many stars came out to attend the event, and we're gonna get into all of the red carpet style in just a moment with our fashion experts. But first, I gotta commend my girl Lizzo for keeping it real. I gotta tell you, So Lizzo blasted last year's Met Gala for the lack of food and drinks. She said last year she was sweating in a big coat. Look at that coat. While she waits till you girls start hot flashing. You really, when you start hot flashing, you're gonna be sweating. But she was in this long coat, and she said she waited in a long line with these painful shoes to get in. And I know Lizzo's feet were hurting because the red carpets are brutal when you have to wait. And I know Liz, you know the thing on her foot that was hurting? It was that baby toe. That baby toe. You know when you wear her head, that baby toe, when it hurts, it screams like a Tyrannosaurus. Ah! Ah! That baby toe. Because the shoes, they're pointed and they pinch that baby toe, or they got that one band across it. And it's only the baby toe that gets pinched. And I remember being on stage once and I was literally gonna pass out from the lack of blood in my baby toe. That baby toe, and I know I went to the party, my baby toe hurt so bad, I was complaining when I got to the party. So that's how you know it's bad, when the baby toe starts throbbing. So back to Lizzo, I understand. She says that last year, the hors d'oeuvres were few and far between. And she says that the Met Gala was being stingy with the liquor. She did. They asked her, or red or white wine, and she said, where's the tequila? That's what she said. And if it's one thing, let me tell you one thing about black people and their liquor. We do not play about the liquor. Everybody, you know, any comedy club I go to, they will tell you black people buy top shelf. And then Lizzo, I know when you try to trick people with the cheap stuff, a black woman will say, this is not Patron. This is not, I know Hennessy when this is not it. And so Lizzo got the right idea. I love it because she made a stop in the kitchen and she got us some French fries. Because here's the thing, you know, it takes all day to get ready for the Met Gala. So you're not eating. You're eating nothing, you're drinking nothing because you don't have to go to the bathroom. So you're hungry. By the time you take your picture on the stairs, you are starving. And I know everybody is talking about it, but it's like they wish they had the nerve to go into the kitchen to get a French fry. And I love that Lizzo, last year, she had the big coat on, she had the stiletto heels. Now she got the assignment. She went sleeveless. And this new one, because look at it, sleeveless, and she got on chunky heels right there. She got her hair on top of her head. So Lizzo said, I am a warrior now. I know how the Met Gala works. I love it, Lizzo, because when you know better, you do better, girl. I love it. Lizzo. Now, Tiana Taylor also came prepared. This year, the Met Gala. Look at her. So the Met Gala served this was the menu for the Met Gala. They served chilled spring pea soup, baby vegetables, salmon, asparagus, pickled strawberry, and radishes. Okay, that sounds horrible. Horrible. And Tiana Taylor, she got it too, because she brought in Chick-fil-A. She ate it on a plate. A Chick-fil-A with a knife and a fork. Okay, I'm only gonna say this one time. You can't take us nowhere. One time. You can see, she got the dipping sauce on the plates. Now let's take another look at Tiana's bag on the red carpet. When people say, why is that bag so big? Because she got food in the bag. She got the whole box of Chick-fil-A. She got a fork wrapped up in the doggone napkin. She got that Polynesian sauce in that bag. And she got the buffalo sauce. She got everything. She probably got a 16-piece Chick-fil-A right in her bag. And I have to say, everybody, remember when Tiffany Haddish brought chicken to the Met Gala and was passing out? And everybody got on Tiffany. You know, and it's like, take that back, getting on Tiffany. Because here's the thing. You got to eat before you go, but it's hard because, like I said, you're getting dressed. You can't eat. You're hungry by the time they get there. And I'm looking at this. Here's the message to the Met Gala. Y'all not feeding people right. A pickle, what is a pickled strawberry? Is that a pickle and a strawberry? They don't even go together. And they serve these things now. It's this new title called amuse-bouche. That's an amuse-bouche. So they put these by the plates. Okay, in French, it means it amuses the mouth. There's nothing amusing about a pickled strawberry. After I have starved myself for weeks to get into this dress and you want to give me a pickled strawberry. These people, they want to get inside. They didn't take in the red carpet pictures. They want to eat now because it's over. They don't take the pictures inside. So the Met Gala is used to actresses like Blake Lively and Nicole Kidman. They not used to sisters, okay? They done started inviting these sisters out. Sisters like to eat. Let me tell you, when you take a black woman out, we're gonna eat all of the food. A 24-ounce of bone-in ribeye. They need to serve different for the sisters. They need to serve beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Hey, come on, what? Because I'm looking at this Lizzo, Tiffany, Tiana. Next year, Popeye's Chicken needs to be the next year's sponsor. Oh, this is ridiculous. So I want to congratulate Serena Williams because she arrived to the Met Gala with a baby bump. She announced that she and her husband, Alexis, are expecting their second child. Congratulations, Serena. And I'm very excited about this because now, girl, you got your Venus and Serena tennis duo right now. This is gonna be great. And what's so exciting is because the Met Gala is fashion's biggest night. And when those celebrities hit the Met Gala stairs, all the bets are off. And we have some special guests here to break it all down. Please welcome supermodel and author Liris Crosse and style expert and author George Brescia. Oh my goodness. So, every year, the Met Gala has a theme. George, you got to tell me, with so many different things, what was going on? What was the theme this year?
Karl Lagerfeld, iconic designer.
Yes.
The night was called A Line of Beauty.
Ooh. It was a line of beauty. Okay, now it was so many amazing fashions. I don't even know how we're gonna get to them all. But let's start with Rihanna. Rihanna, Liris, she closed it down. She was the last one on the red carpet. What do you think of Rihanna?
It's so ironic that we're talking with her about her first because she did close it down, just like Karl would always end his show with a bride.
Ooh.
And I felt like she looked like an exquisite couture egg.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
That train was so long, I think she got a third baby under there.
Oh, my goodness.
So daggone long.
She was wearing Valentino, and it transformed into a beautiful cape of camellias, which Karl is known for that flower.
Wow, now George, what did you think about Rihanna?
Drama for your mama. I mean, but chic and stylish. She's pregnant. She looks gorgeous.
Yes.
The camellia flowers, the cape came down. That was Coco Chanel's favorite flower, and Karl Lagerfeld used it in Chanel all the time. Yeah. And she just shut that carpet down.
Okay, well, let me tell you who else shut it down. Janelle Monáe looked amazing as always. Now, George, what did you think about her fashion?
Obsessed.
Okay.
Obsessed, because you know what? Janelle was wearing Thom Browne, who's one of my favorite designers.
Right.
And Thom Browne is all about deconstructing the suit and the reveal. Look at the reveal. 360 degrees of press, and she's letting you have it.
She's got
theatrical moment.
Yes. Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
She had handlers taking off her clothes. So, Liris, what did you think about this piece of art right here?
Well, we already know she's a visual star, but I feel like she gave us performance art.
Yes.
And that stripped down to the Chanel-esque bikini under it with the Kremlin, it really gave the perfect social distancing outfit. Stay 6 feet away from me while I slay.
Yes, yes. Okay. Now, I love my girl. Doja Cat lived up to her name, and she honored Karl Lagerfeld's beloved cat. Now, George, what do you think about this?
I mean, listen, so gorgeous. So Choupette was his cat. Choupette means cutie.
Okay.
And Karl referenced that cat in his fashion all the time, the Choupette blue. But here, these crystals and the feathers and that prosthetic, I mean, she just looks amazing. It's the mix of fashion and theater, and it's fabulous.
Love that drama. Now, Liris, what did you think? I love because that's all she did. And, you know, she committed to it, and she wouldn't say anything else. Doja Cat was fully in character the whole night, even when she was being interviewed. Y'all got to see this.
Okay, so tell me all about this. Wow. Wait, so who made it? Wow. What was your inspiration for tonight? Be honest with me and go into detail. Wow. Wow. Wow.
When I tell you, as an actress, I hate this, but I love it.
Yes.
Yes,
Love
and just a fun fact, that was 3,500,000 beads on that dress.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of beads. Okay, now we got supermodel. Next is supermodel Ashley Graham.
Yes.
Liris, what did you think about Ashley? Oh, her look.
Yes.
Look at this.
Yes.
What do you think?
I felt that this was her best Met Gala look so far. I love the hair. It was like 20s meets 60s.
Yes.
Also, she was wearing Harris Reed, who was also the designer for Nina Ricci. And
look at this.
I love that the curvy girl wore pink. She didn't opt for black. She stood out, but she looked so feminine and pretty. Yes.
I love the take on her old Hollywood. George, what did you think?
Old Hollywood, exactly. It's like Charles James of the 1950s.
Yes.
Now, Harris Reed did, you know, very, very extreme proportions, and you see that here. Had a little campiness to it, a lot of sass, and she just is giving you everything that you want to hit on a red carpet. I was obsessed. I threw myself on the ground when I saw it.
Okay. I love it, but she gotta walk like this up those stairs. But, you know, Salma Hayek, she brought us a pop of color. Now, George, what did you think? Look at this flamenco red.
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 Yes, well, listen. Chanel was obsessed with the red dresses, obsessed with them, and that's why Karl Lagerfeld designed them. But I love that she put her little Latin flair to it, the lace, the ruffles, the pearls, the roses in the hair. I mean, she just looked absolutely stunning. One of my favorite looks of the night.
Stunning, Liris.
Yes, it gave flamenco dancer realness.
Yes.
I love the nods with the pearls, the bustier, the red, and I just thought she looked amazing in this Gucci dress.
Oh my gosh, I love the dress. Now, I gotta say, the men showed out on the red carpet. George, who's your favorite?
Bad Bunny!
Bad Bunny!
I mean...
Oh, you a Bad Bunny.
Yeah, he's a Bad Bunny. Listen, let me tell you, Jacques Mus, a young designer from Paris, they worked together and they used that iconic Chanel tweed, but did it in a masculine, sexy way. Again, I was on the ground. Honey, I needed oxygen for that.
I'm telling you. Now, Liris, who was your favorite look?
The dreamy Jeremy Pope.
That Jeremy Pope? You better stop it.
First of all, I love how daring he is in his photo shoots as well as the red carpet, but he looked like walking art with this cape that had an illustration
of Karl Lagerfeld on the cape.
It really looked like it belonged in the exhibit tonight.
Let me tell you something about Jeremy Pope. I'm so obsessed with him. I love him. He turns me on like nothing else. That Jeremy Pope, he's so intense. Now, Cardi B rocked the red carpet.
Yes.
Okay, George, what do you think about Cardi B's look?
I mean, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
So love it.
It is so good. Listen, you know what? Oh, because... You know what? Like, it just hit every note of Karl Lagerfeld. The shirt, the tie, the pearls, the camellia flowers, the headband, the silver hair. It was like the house of Chen Peng Tong, and it was so gorgeous.
The house of who?
Chen Peng Studio.
I love that. I love it. And now, Liris, what'd you think?
I thought she hit all the right notes, and she almost looked like the perfect good girl gone bad cake topper for like your wedding.
Yes.
Because of the way that the dress was made, and there was over 300 hours to make this dress, and I believe it was 600 camellias on the dress.
You know, I love it when I see, you know, you got the bad girl kind of image, and then you come with this classic Hollywood look.
She does that so well.
She does it extremely well. George and Liris, oh my gosh, I want to thank you both for being here. You make this so much fun. For more info on Liris and George, go to SherriShowTV.com. Up next, actress Yara Shahidi is here. Is Zoe Johnson on Blackish and Grownish, and now she's taking on the iconic role of Tinker Bell in the new Disney movie Peter Pan and Wendy. Please welcome Yara Shahidi! Hey, girl! Oh, so good. Come here. Look at this. Have a seat. Oh my gosh, just watching that trailer, I got such joy seeing you as Tinkerbell. But I have to say, you, like I'm looking at you now, you are such a fashionista. Thank you. Every time I see you, you look so amazing. And I love looking at your fashions when you go to the Met Gala. Okay? So I always wanted to know, look at this. Like, you look so good. And
I look so serious this last year.
Girl, you look like you didn't want to fall off the stairs.
That's true.
But it's sexy, sultry look. That's what it looks like. So this is what I always want to know. Like, when you go to the Met Gala, like, what's it like getting dressed going?
Okay, so I mean, I love the fashion of it. I love the collaborating with brands to create a special moment, but so much energy goes into the 30 seconds you spend on those stairs.
Really?
It's borderline embarrassing at times to think about how much time I spent getting ready. Because the thing is, I remember this photo in particular.
Okay.
I thought I was falling apart on this carpet.
Really?
Like, by the time I looked down, I had like a cutlet sticking out. Like, I'm being very honest. But, like, I had my bag had fallen all over the stairs. I was trying to put my mask on, but my hair was covering it. It was a mess. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. Not every Met you're gonna get a good photo.
But in that moment, even with your cutlet coming out of your shirt, you know, to give you the cleavage, you look very sexy. You had that like come hither.
But it was so fun. I think what I love about it is that the history nerd in me is loving just the opportunity to acknowledge fashion as art. So this was an homage to Josephine Baker.
Ooh.
And this was something that
yes.
If I'm being honest, I was definitely pulling these references while I was in class. But I was.
So you weren't setting your test. You were pulling the references.
I was so inspired in this one moment. They said the theme was Americana. I was like, no one represents like an icon in Americana more than this woman to me. So to be able to represent an icon and to do it with Dior, who had actually dressed her when she was performing, was so exciting. So I sent like a proposal. I was like, hey guys, I have a thought. And they were so down. And then you go inside, and I think my favorite part is like, it's like night at the museum. I mean, my dream, I don't know, as a 23-year-old, my dream is an empty museum.
Like, to go to an empty museum.
Like, just thinking about all of that art, just that you can look at so up close, no lines.
Yes.
So you do all of that work, you hold it in, cores tight, and then you get to the top of the stairs and you just enjoy.
And then you get to eat.
Yeah, and you get to walk through these exhibits.
And walk through the exhibits. Thank you for taking us backstage. You know, you looked amazing there at the Met Gala, and you look absolutely stunningly gorgeous on the cover of Birdie magazine. Girl! Like these shots, I'm seeing a whole different side of you. And in one of the pictures on the inside, like I saw you were embracing your unibrow. I like the unibrow, girl.
Thank you.
All right.
I mean, I'm black and Iranian, so the unibrow's kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
But I think what I love is that I've been leaning in since 17, because I was that girl. I had scabs on my arm from Nair gone wrong.
Oh.
Like the whole shebang. And so I think after going through just all of the anxiety of managing my body hair, there was such a moment when I remember when I let it grow in.
Yes.
And right as I was about to take the little thing and cut my eyebrow too far in, I was like, hold on, Yara. Let's wait a minute and let's think about this. And now I don't know if I like how my face looks without it. Like
I like it. That makes you you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just, I feel so much more relaxed being like, I like how my face wakes up in the morning.
Absolutely. And it's like, it is just you, and it makes you so special and unique. We all need to embrace. Okay, well, you're gonna make me embrace my little unibrow. It's really not a unibrow. No. Yeah, you're gonna make me embrace my double chin hairs. That's what you're gonna make me do. Thank you for inspiring me. I wanna say to you, I'm very excited you're here because I just love you so much as Zoe Johnson on Blackish.
Thank you.
And Grownish. Like this evolution of who you are, and Blackish ended last year, and now Grownish, I can't even believe it's ending after after next season.
Yes.
It's going to be done.
I know.
So like, are you getting yourself mentally prepared to let Zoe go?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because on the one hand, I've played this character, it'll be 10 years by the time we wrap. She's taken me from 13 to 23.
Yeah.
Which is just incredible. And I think to be able to be on 2 shows for this long, Grownish will hit its 100th episode this season.
Wow.
And those are just milestones that I think as an actor, I've pulled up to shows and they're like, they didn't tell you it's canceled?
Exactly.
You know,
yes, girl.
It's so hit or miss. So to truly grow up and feel like we told so many stories on the show is incredible. And in the same breath, I know I'm gonna be a mess when they call rap on Zoe. Because even when Blackish ended, I knew I had Grownish, so it was very like emotional, but I knew I was going to set in a couple weeks to film Grownish. And so I don't know if I've fully processed what it means to leave a character that I've played for so long and I hold so close in my heart.
Yes. But now it's time to fly, I mean, and do even more because you, like I said, I watched this trailer and to know that you are now playing the iconic role of Tinkerbell in Peter Pan and Wendy. Girl, like, so when you're doing it, like, you know, Tinkerbell flies all over the place. What was it like flying, like Tinkerbell?
I don't know if the camera's good. It was kind of like this. It was kind of like...
Really?
Because the incredible visual effects team realized my character was so small and I zip around so quickly that having me on wires trying to do that would have been a train wreck of just me like zipping around the screen. So what they did was I worked with them to coordinate what the top of my body performance would look like while I was flying, all this arm stuff, all me, all my body. But then my little feet were them. And so I'd have to say it made it even more magical because after spending weeks filming, you know, I still didn't get a good idea of just how cool it was gonna be on screen until I sat down to watch the movie for the first time. So I actually kind of liked the element of surprise. I knew what I was gonna look like, but it was just a whole other thing actually seeing me zip around with my wings.
Yes, and just being so small in their hands looking. And it's just so exciting because you are the first person of color to play Tinkerbell.
Yes.
And and it's like two things for young girls to watch, and your good friend Halle Bailey is the first Black woman to play Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Okay, so when you guys get together, do you just sit and go, oh my gosh, like, talk about, you're making history?
It's surreal to be able to go on this journey with people I love so much because, I mean, I voted for Chloe and Halle when they were in the Radio Disney competition and we were like 13. And so, you know, I think I then met them shortly thereafter at like 14. We've been on Grownish together. And so for these, look at them. I mean,
know.
Just literal walking light. And Halle, I mean, that's a princess if you've ever met a princess. And so, I mean, I think we had a moment recently where we were on a panel together, and I think with all of the craziness, it was one of the first times where we got to sit and talk. And I think what's so cool is how obsessed we are with this idea of what we can do as two people a part of fairy tales. It's fun to do it like, yes, being the first and being the only one is very cool, but there's something special about there being a fairy and a princess, and there's about to be some superheroes that look like us in the world. I think that's what makes it even more impactful.
Absolutely. And I love watching you from here to here, and this is your year of just saying yes. What's that mean to you?
So I just came out of my year of no.
Okay. you have to do no's. You gotta go through your no's.
So I just came out of my year of no, and that was more so me working on being discerning and asking for what I want. But my year of yes, it's particularly my year of hard yes. Because I'm grateful to be in a space where I have opportunities coming my way, but I realized I wasn't focusing on what was fulfilling. And so the one thing my mama helped me do is literally anytime I have an experience I love start to finish, we write it down. We try and figure out what was it about this experience? What was it about this thing so that we can recreate that? And so it's ranged from like the color yellow, which you look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you, mama.
To the fact that I love music and concerts and actively prioritizing those things because I don't know, I've always been a bit of a square, which is funny because that's just like, my parents are very, very much like go live your life, just be thoughtful in the world. But I was that person that could talk myself out of anything for myself. Like if for the sake of being more responsible. Like I was the one that sat in and pulled all-nighters to do homework and didn't go out.
So how did you like get out of that?
It's by figuring out what I like. Because I was like, on the flip side, I'm also not a partier. I've sat there and been like, this is just not my cup of tea. But a good concert, a good time with friends, I think by actually getting specific about what I've loved and what I've resonated with, I think it's made me more excited to be like, oh, there's so much life to live.
Yes. Well, I'm looking so forward to how much life, you got so much life ahead of you. And I'm looking forward to everything you bring. But the most thing I'm looking forward to is bringing all of my nieces and all of the little brown girls in my life to see you play Tinkerbell.
Thank you.
I'm so excited, Yara.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being here. Don't you just get joy looking at Yara Shahidi? Oh my gosh. Check out Yara and Peter, Pan and Wendy on Disney Plus now. We'll be right back. Yara Shahidi. My next guest is a Tennessee mom who went from selling jewelry to becoming a stand-up comic. She's now taking her stories about motherhood and marriage on the road for her Just Getting Started tour, and she recently released her first comedy special, I'm Every Woman, on Netflix. Please welcome Leanne Morgan to my Laugh Lounge. So, Leanne, girl, you got 3 children, and you raised your first 2 different from the last one, huh?
Oh, Sherri, I was so beat down by the time I had that 3rd baby. I was so tired, and their daddy was gone making a living, and I let her do whatever she wanted to, and I let her play with knives, and I don't even know what. And here's how different it was. With the first 2, I would be at home doing flashcards, and I worked them like a mule. And then that 3rd baby, I remember seeing one of our teachers in the hallway, and I said, can she read?
Now, you said that your middle daughter used to be really mean.
So mean, Sherri. It was that middle baby, and I believe that God allows that because he knows that your child's leaving to go to college or whatever they're gonna do, and he knows that you're grieving, so he makes them as mean as he can so that you can let them go. And she, we were scared to death of her. We walked on eggshells around her. I was not allowed to eat cereal in my own home because she couldn't stand to hear me chew it. But let me tell y'all that and now she's 27 and she's from heaven, and they come back around. They come back around and they end up your very best friend. But it takes a long time.
It takes a minute. So now they're gone and you're an empty nester now. Do you try to do fun date nights with your husband?
I do. But we like concerts, and in the 80s I used to go and see Janet Jackson and, you know, Tina Turner and all those people. And let me tell y'all, I was cute. I was cute in the 80s, and my thyroid was functioning, and okay, and I didn't care about food. I would eat half a can of tuna, and I'd say, I'm full. Okay. My husband and I went to see Def Leppard and Journey, and everybody there was our age and older, and everybody was worried about the snack bar, and we were too. Nobody cared about Journey was on stage. Nobody cared. All right, let me tell y'all that little Steve Perry, you know, is no longer with Journey.
Steve Perry, right.
He had to have a hip replacement. Okay, so they have hired a little bitty young man that can twirl and squat and jump and do.
Yes.
But the old boys in Journey look sick and bloated, Sherri. And then everybody walked out of that concert like this, and it's because everybody has plantar fasciitis. And I do too. I have it too.
It's so funny because I feel like because you said that your life changed in your 40s.
Oh, Lord. I went through menopause, and I think I'm getting on the other side of it. But I got a stomach, and I started gaining weight, and I've done every diet in the world, and I've never been successful. Let me tell y'all, because of my age, I'm 57, my little mama and I, thank y'all.
Neighborhood.
My little mama and my sister took Dexatrim.
Okay.
When I was 17 years old. Do y'all remember Dexatrim?
Yes.
And you could buy it anywhere. You know, it was speed.
Okay, it was.
We were taking speed.
Yes, you were.
As a family. And then our heads would itch and we'd fight in the yard. It was terrible. But I've done Weight Watchers. I praise God they don't have a limit on how many times you can join, because I've done Weight Watchers 9 times and lost 7 pounds. But look at me, I'm sitting up here. Look at little Sherri in her waist.
Girl. Spanx, thank you. Happily, you said you are happily married, but you said that now you couldn't date if you even had to.
Oh, my Lord. All right. One of my good friends went through a divorce, and I watched her go through it, and I thought, oh, my gosh, if I had to get a man after the COVID, after I have eaten all that food, and during the COVID, I gained weight during that, and I got on this Jell-O salad kick. I'm from the South in the country, and we make Jell-O salad, and I didn't realize how much sugar was in it. But anyway, if I had to go to a club right now and dance, because let me tell you, I could bust a move.
Okay.
But right now, I would have to do this.
Right.
Because I don't want to jiggle. You know? I've got a toenail that doesn't look right. So if I had to date, it would be a nightmare.
Girl, I hear you. You know, and you got a grandchild. How's your grandbaby?
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
Yes.
He's the best thing that has ever happened to us. And we got another baby coming on June the 1st, another boy.
Oh.
Thank y'all. And it's my oldest child's baby. And he said to me, because we were so excited, going, our baby's coming. And he said, back off, Mom, that's our baby. And then now, you know, Lord, they work full time. The baby's in daycare. They're exhausted. Now they don't even call us anymore. They just let that little baby off in the yard. We get him anytime we want him.
That's right, girl. I just want to say, Leanne, I love you so much. I do. But before you go, I have got to congratulate you because it's just announced you are starring in a movie with Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. Congratulations. Your star is about to, like, shoot out of the sky. Can you remember all of us little people over at the Sherri show?
Oh, my darling.
Thank you,
honey,
girl.
Thank you for lifting me up, you angel. Thank you.
No, thank you for lifting us up.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being here. And Leanne's comedy special, I'm Every Woman, is streaming now on Netflix. Please go and see it. And for more info on her tour, please go and see her. Go to SherriShowTV.com. We'll be right back. Leanne Morgan. With the kids, where I quiz my audience on what the kids are saying today. So I am here with Robin from Washington, D.C. Okay, so Robin, I love the pink and the yellow. You better go, girl. The term is hungs. Let me use it in a sentence. Can we stop at McDonald's on the way home? I'm totally hungs. Okay, is that I'm hungry, I'm hungover, or I'm trying to hang out?
I'm hungry.
Go, girl. You better go ahead. There we go. Come on now. So next is Leonard from the Chi, Chicago. The term is clapped. Let me use it in a sentence, Leonard. Our varsity team got clapped last night. Hopefully we'll win the next game. Did our team get a standing ovation? Did they perform a sing-along at halftime? Or did they get utterly destroyed?
I'm gonna have to say what's that other one they won?
They got a standing ovation.
Yeah,
that's the one you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that right? The standing ovation? Oh, that's not right, Leonard, but that's okay. We keep going. You still look fabulous. You look fabulous, Leonard. So next is Ruth from Queens. The term is on the down low. Let me use it in the sentence. We're throwing a surprise party for Kristen this weekend, but keep that on the down low. Is that, should you lay down until the party starts? Should you keep the party a secret? Or should you lower your expectations for fun? Let's give her a ding. That was a good one. That was a good one. Come on. That was a good one. This girl trying to take over my talk show. I love it. Next is Natalia from Washington, D.C., and the term is light work. Let me use it in a sentence. Our varsity team got clapped last night. Hopefully we'll win the next game. Did our team get a standing ovation, perform a sing-along at halftime, or did they get utterly destroyed?
Utterly destroyed.
Utterly destroyed. There you go. So I just want to say thank you all for playing. Come on over here. You all are getting a $100 gift card to Black Barn Restaurant. Black Barn Restaurant. We'll be right back. Meow. Laugh, and today's laugh proves how the stupidest things on the internet can be funny. Even seals sneezing. Take a look. Oh my God! Look at that. Okay, first of all, did you see the full body shake with each sneeze? This is why I love the internet. I want to say thank you for the last laugh, and we'll be right back. It's time for Tell Me Something Good, and I am here with Tola and her friends from Nigeria. Tola, tell me something good.
Hi, Sherri. My name is Tola. I'm here with my friends from Nigeria. We've been friends for 40 years.
Yes.
And we're here to celebrate with you and also to celebrate my daughter getting married this last weekend.
Yes.
And that's why we're here to celebrate with you.
All right, Tola. I want to say that is so great to celebrate your friendship, your sisterhood. We're giving you a gift card to Chelsea Bell Restaurant. Have fun. We'll be right back. Show put a smile on your face. Tomorrow, Sunny Hostin will be here, plus Cynthia K. McWilliams. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. Bye.
Nice.